a Fox News personality caused outrage a few nights ago when she compared Dr. Anthony Fauci to a Nazi doctor, the angel of death. But this sort of stuff is not happening in a vacuum. In fact, it's all over people's Facebook feeds. And I want to show you some of the ads we found on Facebook that the platform has been allowing to run and profit from over just the past few months. One ad here, it says, "I'm originally from America, but I currently reside in 1941 Germany." Another shows a picture of a vaccine and says slowly and quietly, but it's a Holocaust, again, playing into this ridiculous idea that the vaccine is a part of a mass slaughter regime. And then going to the lines of political violence, we have ads that say, "Make hanging traitors great again." Facebook will often like to frame a lot of these issues in the free speech context. They're saying, oh, we don't want to trample on speech too much. But these are actual ads that they are accepting, that they are running, and that they are taking money for to target to their users.
And I mean, are these still up? What is Facebook saying about this?
So Facebook will always tout and promote that they have all these moderators, all this artificial intelligence that can catch these ads, which are clear violations of their rules. But they didn't catch them until CNN brought them to their attention. The ad about comparing the US government crackdown and restrictions on COVID to the Nazi regime and calling the vaccines a Holocaust tool. Those two ads got taken down, Facebook said, after CNN brought it to their attention. But that ad, and I don't know if we can show it again, "Make hanging traitors great again," that's still up on the platform. That's not seemingly against Facebook's rules, even though this is just months after we saw gallows outside the Capitol and people chanting, "Hang Mike Pence."
Some of these were run on Instagram, which is owned by Facebook. The CEO, I think, of Instagram is going to be testifying. Do we know what we expect to hear from him?
Well, we're probably going to hear something along the lines of, we know we have some issues, we have some work to do, but we're still doing great and we're catching 99.999% of everything. It's clearly not the case. I mean, we poked around a little, we found these ads very, very easily. If we're able to find them, a $1 trillion company with Facebook, with that resources, they should be able to find.
And again, it's important to point out,
themselves.
This is not just some individual posting that picture at free speech. This is an ad that Facebook is actually profiting from.
This is an ad, one ad that was run, I think they only had to spend $400 or $500, and they were able to reach, I think, up to 500,000 people.
Wow.
And people in specific states. A lot of the states we saw targeted with some specific ads, Florida, Texas, a lot of states where there is those major COVID issues, or we've seen those spikes throughout the year.
And fascinating. Donnie Sullivan, appreciate it. Perspective now from former Facebook executive Frances Haugen in her first interview since testifying before the House Subcommittee on Communications and Technology. Frances, this reporting from Donnie O'Sullivan shows that Facebook is not only allowing posts that compare the vaccine to the Holocaust, but they're actually profiting from it. They're accepting money to run them as paid ads. Why is this happening? I mean, is that part of the business model?
Facebook's business model is conditioned on fixing problems after they find them. Facebook is known since 2018. Mark has publicly made comments on it. Mark Zuckerberg has made comments saying engagement-based ranking, that means prioritizing content or ads based on their ability to provoke a reaction from you, which is usually the most extreme and polarizing content, is dangerous because people are drawn to engage with extreme content. But Mark said at the time, it's okay, AI will save us. The only problem is the AI misses lots and lots of problems. In the case of hate speech, only 3 to 5% of hate speech is caught. I wouldn't be surprised that if they had policies against anti-vaccine content like this, that they let a similar amount of bad content through.